The bus rumbled to a stop, its brakes hissing like a tired dragon. Emma felt a jolt of excitement mixed with a tinge of anxiety. Emma peered out the window, her heart pounding like a drum solo. The cityscape was a dazzling array of lights and shadows, a living, breathing entity. The city stretched before her, a breathtaking expanse of shimmering lights and towering structures. Each building seemed to whisper promises of new beginnings and endless possibilities. She had dreamed of this moment for so long, envisioned herself swallowed whole by its energy. Finally, she was here, standing on the precipice of her dreams. This city, with all its chaos and promise, was now her canvas. Every street, every corner held a story waiting to be discovered.
Deep breath. This is it. This is where my journey truly begins.
Stepping off the bus, Emma was engulfed by the city's symphony. The sounds were a cacophony of life, each note adding to the grand orchestra of the urban jungle. Car horns blared, music spilled from open doorways, and 1,000 conversations swirled around her. It was as if the city itself was welcoming her with open arms. The air buzzed with a frenetic energy, a stark contrast to the quiet life she left behind. Every breath she took was filled with the scent of adventure and opportunity, but instead of feeling overwhelmed, Emma felt strangely exhilarated. The chaos was invigorating, a reminder that she was alive and ready to embrace whatever came her way. This was it. This was where she was supposed to be. In this city of dreams, Emma felt a sense of belonging she had never known before. The future was hers to shape, and she was ready. Emma craned her neck to take in the towering skyscrapers that pierced the twilight sky. The buildings seemed to stretch endlessly upwards, their peaks lost in the gathering dusk. She felt a sense of smallness, yet also a thrill of excitement. They were giants of glass and steel, each window a beacon of ambition. The reflections of the setting sun danced on the surfaces, creating a mesmerizing play of light and shadow. It was as if the buildings themselves were alive, breathing with the dreams of those within. The sheer scale of the city was both intimidating and awe-inspiring. From her vantage point, Emma could see the sprawling expanse of the urban jungle, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. The city pulsed with life, a symphony of stone and steel. She wandered down crowded avenues, mesmerized by the constant motion. The streets were a river of humanity, each person a story waiting to be told. The cacophony of voices, the hum of traffic, and the distant wail of sirens created a soundtrack that was uniquely urban. People rushed by, their faces etched with purpose, their footsteps echoing her own dreams. She saw herself in them, each stride a step towards their own goals. The determination in their eyes mirrored her own aspirations.
Wow, look at this place. It's like a living, breathing entity, constantly evolving and growing.
Everywhere she looked, Emma saw stories unfolding. Lovers holding hands, businessmen in sharp suits, artists sketching on street corners, and children laughing as they played. Each scene was a chapter in the grand narrative of the city. Street vendors hawking their wares added to the vibrant tapestry. The aroma of street food wafted through the air, mingling with the scent of fresh rain on concrete. It was a sensory overload, yet it felt like home. It was a vibrant tapestry of humanity, and for the first time in her life, Emma felt like she truly belonged. The diversity of the city was its strength, a mosaic of cultures and backgrounds coming together to create something beautiful. This city, with its relentless energy and limitless possibilities, was a reflection of her own aspirations. The skyline was a testament to what could be achieved with vision and hard work. It was a place where dreams could take flight. She was ready to write her own story on its blank pages. With a heart full of hope and a mind brimming with ideas, Emma knew that this city was the perfect canvas for her ambitions.
I belong here. This is where my journey begins, and I can't wait to see where it takes me.
The first few days were a whirlwind of exploration. Emma felt like she was in a dream, each moment more surreal than the last. The city was a maze of endless possibilities, and she was eager to uncover every hidden gem it had to offer. Emma wandered through bustling markets, her senses overwhelmed by the vibrant colors, the tantalizing aromas, and the cacophony of voices. She felt a sense of wonder as she navigated through the crowded stalls, each one offering a glimpse into the city's rich culture. She got lost in sprawling parks where the hustle and bustle of the city seemed to fade away. The parks were a sanctuary, a place where she could catch her breath and reflect on her journey so far. She found solace in the greenery, the the chirping of birds, and the gentle rustling of leaves. Emma marveled at the city's architectural wonders, each building telling a story of its own. The towering skyscrapers, the historic landmarks, and the modern marvels all coexisted in a harmonious blend of old and new. She felt a deep appreciation for the city's unique character. She rode the subway, her ears filled with the rhythmic clatter and the murmur of 100 different languages. The subway was a microcosm of the city itself, a melting pot of cultures and backgrounds. Emma found herself fascinated by the diversity and the stories that each passenger carried with them. Every corner she turned presented a new adventure, a new opportunity for discovery. The city was a labyrinth of surprises, and Emma was determined to explore every nook and cranny. She felt a sense of excitement and anticipation with each new discovery.
Excitedly, there's just so much to see. Every day feels like a new chapter in an unfolding story. I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings.
The city felt like a living, breathing entity, pulsing with a life force all its own. It was a place of endless energy and constant motion, where every street and alleyway had its own rhythm and beat. Emma felt a deep connection to this vibrant metropolis. Emma was determined to tap into that energy, to find her place within its intricate web. She knew that the city had much to offer, and she was ready to embrace every opportunity that came her way. She felt a sense of purpose and direction, even amidst the chaos. She knew it wouldn't be easy. The city was a challenging environment, full of obstacles and uncertainties. But Emma was not one to shy away from a challenge. She was ready to face whatever came her way with courage and determination. This city had a way of testing your mettle, of pushing you to your limits. It demanded resilience and adaptability, qualities that Emma was determined to cultivate. She knew that every challenge was an opportunity for growth, but Emma was ready for the challenge. She had a fire within her, a burning desire to succeed and make her mark. She was confident in her abilities and ready to take on the world. She had come here with a heart full of dreams and a spirit that refused to be broken. The city was her canvas, and she was ready to paint her own masterpiece. She felt a sense of hope and possibility, knowing that the future was hers to shape.
I can do this. I have to. This is my chance to create something beautiful, to find my place in this vast tapestry. I won't let anything stand in my way.
However, the initial euphoria soon began to wane. The city, once a beacon of hope, began to reveal its harsher side. The soaring rents, the cutthroat job market, the relentless competition for every opportunity. The reality of city life was a far cry from her romanticized vision. Emma found herself facing closed doors, both literally and metaphorically.
Disheartened. Not again!
Job applications sent into the void, followed by deafening silence. Countless interviews where she was just another face in a sea of hopefuls. Each rejection chipped away at her confidence, leaving her questioning her worth and her dreams. The city that had initially fueled her aspirations was now threatening to extinguish them.
Maybe this was a mistake.
Finding an apartment proved to be another Herculean task. Every apartment she viewed was either too expensive or too small, often both.
I trudged from one viewing to another, my hope dwindling with each disappointing visit. The reality of my limited budget clashed with the exorbitant cost of living in the city.
Days turned into weeks, and still, Emma found herself adrift. The rejection letters piled up, each one a stinging reminder of her struggles. The city seemed indifferent to her plight, its relentless pace only amplifying her sense of isolation.
The loneliness was crushing, a heavy weight settling upon my chest, making it hard to breathe, let alone dream.
For the first time since arriving, doubt crept into Emma's mind. Was she fooling herself? Was she chasing a dream that was destined to remain just that, a dream?
The city, once a symbol of endless possibility, now felt like a cage, its towering buildings mocking me with their unattainable heights.
The initial excitement that had fueled her journey was replaced by a bone-deep weariness. The city was draining her, both financially and emotionally.
I found myself questioning my choices. Was the city swallowing me whole, stripping me of my dreams and leaving me hollowed out?
The city continued its relentless rhythm, oblivious to her struggles. The noise, the crowds, the constant motion. It all felt overwhelming now, suffocating her with its indifference.
I found myself retreating into myself, seeking solace in the anonymity of the crowds.
She walked for hours, her footsteps echoing her loneliness. The city lights, once so magical, now seemed cold and distant.
The weight of my failures pressed down on me, threatening to pull me under. Was I strong enough to weather this storm? Could I find the strength to pick myself up and keep going?
At night, curled up on the lumpy mattress in her tiny, overpriced room, Emma allowed herself to give in to the fear. The doubts whispered in the darkness, amplifying her insecurities.
Was it time to admit defeat? Should I pack my bags and retreat back to the familiar comfort of my hometown?
But even in the depths of her despair, a flicker of defiance remained. Giving up would mean betraying her dreams, abandoning the very essence of who she was. She had come too far to turn back now. She had tasted the freedom, the possibility that the city offered, and she couldn't imagine settling for anything less. Emma woke up the next morning with a newfound resolve. The city might be tough, but so was she. She would not let it break her.
I came here with a dream and I will fight for it, tooth and nail.
She would draw strength from the stories of countless others who had come before her, those who had dared to chase their dreams in this unforgiving city. The city might test her, but it would also make her stronger. It would refine her, mold her, shape her into the person she was meant to be. She would learn to navigate its treacherous currents, to find her footing amidst the chaos. Emma started small. She took on odd jobs, anything to stay afloat. She volunteered at a local community center, finding solace in connecting with others. Slowly but surely, she began to rebuild her life, brick by brick, dream by dream.
I learned to find joy in the smallest of victories. A shared smile with a stranger, a moment of quiet beauty amidst the urban chaos, the satisfaction of a day well lived.
The city was still a challenge, but now it felt different. It was no longer a faceless adversary, but a sparring partner, pushing her to grow, to adapt, to become more resilient. Emma's story is far from over. Her journey is just beginning. The city holds endless possibilities, both terrifying and exhilarating. But Emma is ready. She has faced her fears, embraced the uncertainty, and emerged stronger on the other side.
The city might never sleep, but neither do the dreams that reside within it.
And Emma, armed with her unwavering spirit and her heart full of hope, is ready to chase those dreams, one sunrise at a time.